Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How's it going? So today we're gonna learn how to get into the splits, right? So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Let me know in the comments, are you one of those people that have never been able to do the splits and always struggled with it? Are you someone who did splits when you were younger and now you're coming back to it and you're like, whoa? Are you someone who's like, I've never thought about doing the splits before, but that stretch felt really good? That's the thing about the whole stretch sequence is if you've got really tight hamstrings, if you've got some lower back pain, these stretches can really help with that, especially if you have some tight hip flexors. Some of those hip flexor openers can really help alleviate some of that strain on those hip flexors. So let me guys know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like. Now, full disclaimer, I cannot do the splits. All of these stretches, if you work in them repeatedly, you will get closer. When I first started, I couldn't even get close to the ground, but now I'm really close. So I wanted to work through all the different stretches with you guys. So we are going to be loosening up our hip flexors for that forward motion, but we're also going to be opening up our hamstrings for that lengthening, okay? So we're going to start with, we're going to bring those knees out nice and wide here. And I want you to press your booty back and press your hips forward. So we're pressing it back, lift it up, nice. So we're just kind of warming up a little bit of that blood in those legs, getting them ready to stretch. So you always want to start with sort of dynamic stretching when you go into a workout. You don't really want to go into a workout cold. And the reason for that is you're more likely to get injured. It's not that you will get injured if you don't do a warm up, but you're more likely to. So let's just reduce our chances of getting injured by making sure those muscles are nice and warmed up and we're ready to go. Yeah. I'm gonna bring it up. Whew. Okay, you are amazing. Ooh. Having all the fun here. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna come into our tabletop. So we're still warming up those muscles, not getting into the stretching quite yet. You're gonna take that leg, we're gonna the outside of that hand, reach it up. Hands back down, foot back, other side. Reach up. So warming up our hips a little bit here. Getting ready for it. You're doing so good. Reach it up, nice. So maybe follow with your eye gaze, maybe really try to look up, maybe really press your hips forward, maybe that feels good. You got it. Yeah, you always want to start with dynamic stretches, beginning of a workout. And what I mean by dynamic is you're moving through them, you're not statically holding them, right? That's all that means. Sometimes this fitness language is a little come on guys. It's a little gatekeepy, right? You're either into fitness or you're not. I think that's kind of dumb. Fitness is for everyone, first of all. Oh, you got it. Oh, you're doing so good. All right, feeling a little more warmed up, right? So we're gonna come onto our forearms here. You're gonna bring a leg straight back, and I'm just gonna have you lift it up. So toes tap, lift it up. So core nice and strong. This is our last warm up move before we go into the stretches, okay? Making sure those legs are nice and warmed up for it. Does that feel good? So really try to keep that leg straight, really flex that heel. Try to keep your hips locked with your shoulders, right? Nice and strong. You got it. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more here, strong core. Gorgeous. All right, bring that foot down, let's do that other side. So really flex that foot, tuck that pelvic floor, pull the navel in, lift it up. You got it. Nice, strong core. Keep those hips aligned with your shoulders, keep that navel pulled in, you are amazing. Nice straight leg here, control it. Telling your body where to move. Beautiful. Last one. Wow, beautiful. Okay, I think we're ready, right? I think we are. I think we've got this. Okay, so coming into that tabletop, you're gonna bring that left foot on the outside of that left hand, and we're gonna draw big circles. So really getting into it, big circles. Loosening up that joint, loosening up any tension we have in there. Now, if this hurts your back knee, go ahead and put a pillow down, okay? So go ahead and put a pillow down, especially if that knee, you know, is maybe grumpy at you or whatever. You can always add more cushion. That'll just protect the knee a little bit more, okay? Always feel free to add anything you need to make the workout feel a little more comfortable. Okay, so we're gonna come onto those forearms, maybe you're only coming onto one forearm, maybe you're just working into making sure this knee is right on top of your ankle and really trying to work into having a straight line from your knee to your knee. Maybe come onto that forearm. Ooh, start to feel that stretch. Maybe push this knee out. Oh, hello. That's a stretch. Maybe come down. And we're gonna hold it here. Let's breathe. So this is that static stretching I'm talking about, right? We've warmed up a little bit. Those hips are warmed up. We're not just going right into this intense stretch. That's where you can get injury. It's not that you will get injured. I think sometimes people hear that language and are like, well, it doesn't happen every time. No, it might not. But let's not take the chance, right? Okay, we're gonna come on up. So this next one is gonna be really fun. If you don't have a pillow or something for your knee, you can always roll up a towel or double roll your mat. Sometimes that's nice. Okay, so we're gonna straighten this leg. So already you should start to feel that hamstring a little bit. What I want you to do is I want you to square off your shoulders. Sometimes it helps to have a wall here. Square off your shoulders with those toes. So you're a nice straight line, you're nice and lined up here, and we're gonna reach for the outside of those feet. Now maybe right here you have a block or something to hold on to. Maybe you're gonna work with me and try to bring your forehead to your shin, and I want you to breathe into it for 5 deep breaths. Try to find your hamstring, find your calves, and breathe. Really flexing that foot. Nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring ourselves forward, try to stretch that hip flexor here. Pull those hips back. Pull it forward. See if you can get a little bit deeper each time. Oh, hello. Breathing into it. I like to inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. So just try to feel your own body going at your own pace. Not try to rush it here. Okay, breathing through that stretch. Hello. Ooh-wee. Nice. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that other side. So what we're gonna do, have your pillow handy if you want it. So we're gonna come into that tabletop. You're bring that right foot on the outside. I'm gonna face you, how's that? How you can see what the heck I'm doing. So you're gonna bring that forearm on the outside, and we're gonna draw big circles. Big circles here, really getting into it, really stretch it out. Feeling really good here. Noise, 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 noise. Okay, so we're in that position. What I'm gonna have you do, maybe grab your pillow here. This is where I always need a pillow. You're gonna walk that foot forward, and you're gonna try to find that straight line. If you can't quite get to the straight line, don't worry, we're just trying to work into it, okay? So trying to find that straight line, maybe bring a forearm down, maybe push out that knee, come to the knife edge of that foot, maybe come down onto both forearms. These are all options. Maybe it's too much for you. Okay, wherever you're at, I want you to breathe, getting into that static stretching here. Feeling that stretch. Does it feel kind of good? I don't know. It's like a love-hate thing. All right, we're gonna come on up. How are you doing? How are you doing? So we're going to straighten out this leg. So squaring off your shoulders, I'm all grabbing the wall. Maybe you need a wall here, that's great. Squaring off your shoulders with that foot nice flat back. I want you to come forward. So leg nice and straight, and I want you to breathe into it. 5 deep breaths here. How's that feel? How does that feel? Feels crazy, right? Super crazy. Feeling so good. Okay, we're gonna work through that, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come forward, try to find that straight line, press your hips back and get a little deeper. Oh, wow. If you're like me and you have tight hip flexors, this might feel slightly intense, right? Oh gosh. Ooh. Oh, are you feeling so good here? Ooh. Can you bring your forehead to your shin? Ooh. Beautiful job. Gorgeous. All right, are you ready for it? So we're gonna try to get into the splits now that we're nice and warmed up. So we're gonna go back to that foot that we started with. We're gonna go back to that foot that we started with. We're gonna set it up. So you're going to find that position, slide that leg back, then work on sliding this leg forward. And maybe you have a pillow here and you're just gonna hold it, trying to lift yourself up, hold it. So see, I'm pretty far off the mat here, but that's okay, right? So it doesn't matter how far off you're, I want you to hold it. Maybe you need some blocks here. Oh, maybe you need some heavy books. Play with flexing your foot, pointing your toe. Play with being a straight line. And gently coming out of that when you feel like you're gonna die. You're gonna shake it out. Let's do that other side, yeah? So, you got this. You are incredible. You can do this. So we're gonna bring that foot into the position. So you're trying to straighten this leg back behind you and then work on straightening this front foot and then work on sitting it up nice and tall and breathing. Play with pointing. Play with flexing. And you can put a bunch of pillows under yourself here. You can grab some blocks and just try to breathe into wherever you're at, okay? So the more that you do these stretches, the more that you actually practice, the closer you will be able to get into the splits. How do we feel? How do we feel? How do you feel about where you're at? So I wanted to start this year, see where we're at with our splits. As you can see, I've got about this much room to go for myself. But let's see where we are at. If we keep coming back to this workout, keep coming back to this stretch, I'm gonna try to do a stretch variation at least once a month for you guys, get a little bit more intense each time. And hopefully by December, we will all be doing the splits together, right? Like, you can't achieve things unless you try, right? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy New Year. My name is Thea. I wanted to tell you about this online course called Winter Shred. So Winter Shred is essentially 6 weeks to shred your life of the bullshit. To call yourself out, to develop patterns of success, to develop patterns of resilience in your life. Every week has a worksheet and a journal prompt, and I walk you through it, hold your hand, how to make your life better. And I wanted to create this course because I really needed it after this year. I think coming back from the pandemic and coming back from everything happening in the world, and we sort of, everything was turned off and then everything has been turned back on again, and we're kind of figuring out who we are and what our flow looks like in life, and we're resettling into what the new normal is. And it's a weird time, and right now, why not get to know yourself? Why not invest in yourself? Why not focus your energy on how to make your own life better? So that's what Winter Shred is. I am a personal trainer and a Pilates instructor, so I fill the course with lots of movement, with lots of exercise. There is a plan you can follow, and you will get stronger, and you will burn fat. You will lose, you know, some of those parts of your body that maybe that aren't your favorite, but it's more of a mindset challenge more than anything else. And I wanted to share this with you.
Okay, I did most of it and she just sat on my lap